Let's get into the advisory, and lifetime income streams can vary widely and often confuse retirees. Let's get across different income streams with Justine Marquet from Allianz Retire Plus, who joins me now. So Justine, let's just take a step back. What are some of the different income streams here?
There's probably 4 main types of income streams in the market today, or maybe even 5 if we think about public service and private sector defined benefit schemes, which is a little old school now. You can't get into them as a new investor, but if you've got one, they're quite precious. But otherwise, in the market today, we see the standard sort of superannuation income stream, which is an account-based pension. So that's where your money is invested in whatever assets you choose that's offered by the super fund or in your SMSF, whatever's allowed under the law. And then you draw down however much you wish, subject to certain government minimums each year. So with that kind of income stream, you're wearing all the risk, I guess.
So how do we then get around some of the confusion that's linked to these as well and help retirees?
I think just starting with education, but also so seeking education online. There's plenty of information, and talking to financial advisors is key. Even starting with your super funds. So some super funds will offer other types of income streams as well, like lifetime income streams, and they come in different forms. So we have a type of group self-annuitization product, which is just a pooled lifetime income stream. And your super fund might offer that and explain that to you, and that's where essentially there's mortality credit. So people in the pool who die younger are paying the income ongoing for the people who live longer. So the amount of income isn't guaranteed year to year. It depends on the investment performance of that pool of money, but also on the mortality experience, so how many people are passing away and if the actuaries got it right.
Wow. It's quite morbid, isn't it? Should we be looking at fixed or CPI-linked annuity, or does it not matter?
So that's another type of annuity again. So that's a lifetime income product, or it could be, and that's where either you get guaranteed fixed payments for the rest of your life, even when the underlying money runs out, or you can link those payments to a CPI index so that they increase over time to keep up with the cost of living. So in that case, your payments would start smaller because it's more expensive for the annuity provider to guarantee that growing income for the rest of someone's life. But what you do know is that that amount is insured, so it's a guaranteed amount in accordance with the terms of the policy. And then there's one final type of lifetime income that can be held outside of super or in super, and that's your market-linked or investment-linked lifetime income stream. So again, that's where you're choosing what you invest in most of the time. So you're keeping some of the risk because the income can vary from year to year depending on the performance of the underlying investments. But sometimes there is an insurer associated with that particular solution, so they're insuring part of the benefit to make sure that that income is payable for life. It just may not always be the same amount. The amount may fluctuate depending on the performance of the investments you choose.
Well, and I guess, we can't control what happens in markets as well, so what sort of guarantees are there really?
So sometimes the guarantee is just to pay an income for life, and there's no guarantee around the amount of income that's paid. So that would be a pooled solution or a market-linked solution, unless that market-linked solution has a guarantee around a floor, an income floor, or downside protection, in which case it's kind of a combination of a fixed and a market-linked, because you get the upside but not the downside. With the guarantees with an insurer that's providing an annuity style product, then the amount is guaranteed. So you know absolutely that amount will be paid for as long as you live, and potentially as long as your spouse lives. You can revert the income to your spouse if you elect at the beginning. And in that case, the insurer is absolutely guaranteeing that money will never stop being paid to you as an income, even where the money runs out. So that's a great way to supplement your other investments with I guess, a basic income to cover your basic expenses through, say, retirement, knowing that that will always be paid and potentially increase. And then you might have other layers of income, market-linked style income streams around that.
Are you seeing a lot of demand for these type of products, particularly amidst all the uncertainty we have at the moment?
Yes, we certainly are. I think the uncertainty and volatility is really increasing interest. All of the retirement income providers in the market, and we've got a lot now in Australia, with good heritage around the product, so good experience here and overseas. There's probably 10 or 12 providers, and all of us are seeing a significant uptick in the amount of policies being written, products being written.